Beautiful weather out there
Oh,
today.
it's so weird. I've seen people in shorts in February.
Yeah, it feels like we're kind of done with winter now almost. Spring feels like it's almost here, especially these temperatures outside that were more typical for late March and early April rather than the beginning of February. And it continues to do a number on our snowpack too across New Mexico, sitting at the second lowest to date on record. At the moment, it's only averaging about 40% of where it should be for this time of year. So it is not good news. The little bit of good news we do have, though, is that we're going to be adding to that snowpack just a little bit later this week with our next big storm system making its way into New Mexico. But today, our warmest day so far this year for many of us, definitely feeling a lot more like spring out there with 70s across the entire eastern half of New Mexico. Tucumcari was the warm spot at 78 degrees today. Here in Albuquerque, we made it into the mid and upper 60s this afternoon. The warmest temperature I saw was 69 around parts of Albuquerque today. We're still sitting at 53 degrees. That is our normal high temperature for this time of year. Santa Fe back into the 30s now tonight, though, along with Grants, Gallup, Taos down below freezing. We're already back into the 30s up in Raton, but Clayton sitting at 51 degrees. Meanwhile, Roswell's in the upper 40s, while Carlsbad is sitting at 60 at the moment. We had a high fire danger this afternoon out to eastern New Mexico with these wind gusts over 30 to even over 40 miles per hour, but thankfully no wind to even show you tonight at all. But the wind is starting to change direction up in northeastern New Mexico, part of a weak cold front that'll be moving into the state tonight through the day tomorrow. Skies remain mostly clear, but cloud cover is on the increase across southern New Mexico as this low pressure system will be moving towards the southern part of the state tomorrow. That'll bring in just enough lift and moisture to produce some very light rain showers in southern New Mexico. Highest confidence is going to be into southeastern parts of the state, where we may see a couple hundredths of an inch of rain. At the same time, that cold front will be pushing through New Mexico, spilling into the Rio Grande Valley, bringing us a slight East Canyon wind around noon tomorrow into Albuquerque and Santa Fe. But temperatures are really not going to be affected too much, except for eastern and northeastern New Mexico, where it could be as much as 20 degrees cooler tomorrow afternoon. That cool down is short-lived. It's already going to start warming up for those areas on Wednesday. Rest of New Mexico is still hanging on to these very mild temperatures. Breezy winds will help to bring in even warmer temperatures again Thursday afternoon before that bigger storm system moves in Friday. It'll start moving into New Mexico from the west, drawing up a ton of moisture with it as it moves closer to the state Friday and into early Saturday morning. It'll bring a good chance for wetting rainfall across most of New Mexico and snowfall mainly up into the higher elevations as temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, but still fairly mild. We're going to be in the 50s and 60s still for most of New Mexico. And even though temperatures will get colder as the majority of the moisture will move in Friday night, it's still going to see relatively high snow levels for this time of year, mainly above 7,000 feet. Most of that rain and snow will start to end by Saturday morning. Couple lingering spotty sprinkles or some mountain snow will stick around through Saturday morning, but by the afternoon, we'll see the return of sunshine across the entire state. And with that, we'll already start to see some warmer temperatures move back in by Saturday afternoon. We may even start to see some lower elevation rain and higher elevation snow in southern Colorado as early as Wednesday morning. Another bit of a break Thursday before we'll get some more rain and snow on Friday. Most accumulation is going to be above 7,000 feet across the region, though. So snow levels are really not going to see any good accumulation until you get above 8,000 feet. We have a good chance for rain across much of New Mexico, though, for Friday into early Saturday. And then the sunshine already returns by Saturday afternoon, and temperatures will start warming back up to where they have been today and will be this week on Sunday and into early next week. Again, we have that chance for some light rain across southern New Mexico tomorrow. Accumulations are going to be very light, but with that storm system Friday, that'll bring a better chance for some rainfall accumulations across the state, and then snow once you get up into the higher elevations. Beautiful weekend, though. Not really expecting any significant impacts from this storm system unless you're up in the mountains, where we could even see half a foot of snowfall above about 9,000 feet. Most of that snow is going to be falling up into the northern mountains, but even the Sandias and Manzanas will likely see at least a couple inches of snowfall. A good chance for rain elsewhere around the mountains, including here in Albuquerque, as that will cool down temperatures just slightly, but still warmer than normal for this time of year. We'll be in the mid-60s through Thursday, down to 59 Friday, but that storm moves out by early Saturday morning, and we're already back into the 60s still this weekend.
Okay. All right. Good to know, Grant. Thank you.